Hello, this is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive. 3 minutes blind reading quickies. Thank you for connecting me at this time of your day, allowing me in your experience by listening, requesting your reading, participating, co-creation of this oneness. This is JuneUniverse. I feel like it's been a long time since I last connected with you here as a regular schedule because I had an exciting love event last week. Ooh, that was fun. If you missed a podcast, please check it out at the archives. The Soul Connection in Love Twin Frames. That's what I give focus with my psychic sister, Chandrala, to talk about our view on soul connections and love relationship. Hope that our talk was sharing some informations and useful for your own reality creation and intimate love and relationship, which is one of the most important area of our life on earth. So check it out. Now it's available on YouTube also. You can go to www.thatfutureforecaster.com. And I'd be appreciated if you click on like or leave a comment if you think it was valuable. So that way we can prepare for the next season of love, which is going to be a summer special. So please let us know about resonance to your experience for creating the better oneness together. Thank you. So let me go ahead and do our weekly check-in, that where we are currently at this time of your day, where I am, where you are, to just scan and align it into here and now in a physical presence. So I would like you to give your attention to your body from the top of your head and coming down to the all step by step into the feet and the toe. Just notice that where you are in the head, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and how your stomach, what you're noticing, what is getting your attentions, in case of me, I am feeling newness. Yeah, feeling newness. This is my weekly schedule and weekly podcast to connect with you. But I feel something new here today within me. How about you? So just write it down if you get a pen and paper. It's really helpful. One of the things that I appreciate my teacher encourage all the students to do is to write that down. So I review that all memorable teacher and mentors in my path was encouraging others to write, because that documentation will help us in a later time that where we are, because then what we are feeding, noticing is more powerful too to connect our own journey, you know. It's more, to me, it's the best tool that we can provide for ourselves. And but noticing that many people perceive as significant things to write it down. um I was there too before, because oh, it's too much to, that's too serious about. And it's when I'm doing it, some people are like, wow, because you must be trained significant ways so that you can do it. No, it just it's useful. It's I need a tools that practical and effective, so that's what I'm doing it. It's not because I'm a perfect writer or I love writing, because talking about my own nature and relationship with writing was like I was really unfamiliar to write, because I am more of listening and talking. And then what I realize is that when you write it down, and then it's a time saving actually. Listening is also nice. I prefer love listening all this, informations, and watching also. But it takes time. It's a different medium. And when you see that written material, it's quicker, and then it's a power to just connect and then hit into some area in our mind to connect and remind and redirect our attention. So it's such a powerful tool, and I really appreciate the teacher who taught me to write, and that's one of the things that I'm grateful for list. I'm so grateful for those who taught me to how to write in many languages, and just able to document. So use the gift that you have to use for a better creation. So that's one of the things that and then I was not so much a big fan of writing, almost like throw up when I was asked to write. And then I chose to challenging that part of me somehow. It's the nature of my intuition encouraged me to go to the challenging path, and somewhat found the benefit. Even there is a mistake, misspelling, you can spell right, just write it down, and then later review it. Was like, what the heck I was thinking and writing, it couldn't make any sense. And then that relationship with my own writing gave me an opportunity to become better writer, because I want to understand myself a little better way. So, and then a little by little, still funny, but just the relationship to own writing enhanced during this journey. So, and then it's highly effective and practical and useful, valuable. So, and when you do so, you will find the most beneficial, suitable way for you to document. I found myself that linear time is easier for me to track. So I write the date and the year next to my memo all that time. So then I can associate with other experiences in that linear time schedule. So that's in my journey and way of connecting to the information. So yours might be a different. So I highly encourage you to find your things. But starting is to just write it down, even just the one word. One word is enough, and the date, today's date is the February. It's the fourth week of February 2016. It's a leap year this year, so it's the February has an it's a 5 Mondays actually. It's isn't it interesting? Like 5 Mondays in February was like wow. February is supposed to be the shortest month, but this is a leap year, and Monday is just happened to be count five. And tomorrow, I mean, within the next 24 hours, just to share the energy where we are at this current present this moment. If you're listening in archive, expecting a full moon. So the energy is building up actually universally. So that's just sharing as an information. So just scan it where you are feeling, what are you thinking, the mood. So I feel a newness now as a mood feeding word. I feel newness currently as time of this day, my experience. How about you? If you're driving a car or doing something else, might be difficult to write it down, but just it leave something that you can review later. So that's what I really encourage you to do. Okay, and and then during this together moments here today, I would like you to use each moment most valuable for your creation. So, what kind of feeling you would like to have at the end of this together moments today? I would like you to choose the feeling that you like to resonate with today. I would like I would like to have the feeling of let's see, joyful, playful, because I'm following the schedules and building something. Um, so the management part of me is asking to hit the goal, hit the goal, hit the goal as scheduled. But sometimes it's must invite the universe to play with, and because the mind is such a limiting place based on own experience and knowledge. In order to create something new, we want to be open to the synchronicities and unexpected happiness and better ideas resonate to what we would like to create. So the balance between focusing it and releasing it and then observe and allow that to come. So it's been exercise for me to focus and release and you know uh, get everything into one surgical procedure sort of intensity and then the playfulness. So I like to have the playfulness at the end of this today. So then I can have a balance, I suppose. How about you? The feeling word. Also, write it down with the date of today. So we can follow our conscious creation, whatever that means to you. So then let us take a deep breath together, counting 3 from nose. Now 1, 2, 3. one more time. Counting 3 now from the nose. 1, 2, 3. I feel my body's saying thank you for this deeper breath. I really love this conscious deeper breath. Taking the time, especially doing something focusing easily forgot to breathe, in case of me though. But that's the most natural things, and that helps circulate our system in our body quickly. So now open up and start in today's 30 minutes. So what we expect universal energy is full moon within the next 24 hours I mentioned. And what came to my attention is that our path, our life path on journey on earth, and the energy, everything is made of energy, and energy travels in pattern, and there's no beginning and end in the circle of life. And when I think of the path, life path, moving to the heart of the mother, creating that path, moving forward the path, somewhat my visual area visualize the path going straight towards the view in front of me. I'm not sure about yours, but every time I hear the word move forward with the path, the path is straightforward. And then interesting awareness came to my attention. Our path is spiral, and it was fascinating to me. Indeed, there is no beginning and ending. No wonder energy travels in pattern. No wonder feeling or strange, like I thought that I all understood about this energy pattern. How come it's repeating it? The feeling of like, where was what I learned through years ago? I thought it was clear, and then I thought that I was already past on my path behind me, and even I going back to journal to look around what I was noticing. I knew it. I got cleared with the full of clarity about the same energy pattern in front of me, around me. what the heck am I doing? How come I was unable to use the knowledge that I was so clear about? Do you think the path is straightforward? And it's gonna go at the edge on the earth so that at the end you're gonna fall off from the earth? Isn't it something? Can you visualize that your life path is like coiling around, spiral in the circle? Wow! No wonder that this energy looked familiar, because I was there and then I got clarity there. However, now the energy feels the same, but perhaps my awareness is expanded, deeper knowledge, understanding among expanded awareness. If a path is spiral, becoming more aware, wiser, deeper understanding of possibility, then that makes sense. So that when we think moving forward means that understanding of what we are noticing under the current awareness that we have, to realign ourselves into the physical creation, more aligned to what we discovered through our journey, and sharing therein the spiral journey. So the core of ourselves remain the same. However, we are changing each now moment in our reality creation. And there is no end and beginning. It's the spiral circle of life. I thought that's fascinating to notice. And that made sense to me. Go straight forward is different from moving forward. So sometimes feeling moving backward, because coming back to a similar pattern, but participating from new vibrational frequency based on your signature frequency of root energy of your beingness. So it is always nice to be reconnecting, knowing fully in your signature root energy and boosting that root to vibrate in a way that most useful, valuable for your own joy and happy. And then to share with others with that presence of your energy in your physicality, or anything that can be created from your presence, availability of yourself. The balance of joy and happy can be observed from new vantage point of spiral path. When you feel you are at the edge of that path, and then intend to create everything based on your experience for the next move. Creator's point of view, along with the observer you, observing that creator in your creation for your path. Our creator is in the observer's view, not the other way around. Observer is not in the creator's view. So creator is always part of the observer you viewing. So having that observer to adjust the balance is a formula for joyful creation. Observer can adjust to have that creator to build more skills. However, having that creator manage everything, it's going to be smaller creation, detaching to that observer. So the relationship with the observer would be the key. And enhancing the relationship will give you more balanced creation. So this week, I would like to use this full moon energy and releasing all no longer needing, and celebrate what we created. Let me do the reading as to set up the timer for 3 minutes. So the reading I would like to give today for the 3 minutes quickie. You can also request your intuitive reading going to www.thefutureforecaster.com www.thatfutureforecaster.com, and there is a form you can request anonymously and select the category of your request topic and assign the symbol, any kind of symbol, so that I can intuitively turn into that topic that you like to have an insight here and deliver at this community of oneness podcast. Okay, so I'm having a coffee. I'm a coffee lover. And then I just put the coconut oil in and it's just really delicious to taking a coconut flavored coffee. Let's see. So I would like you to use this moment and oneness in a useful way for your creation and send a good thought to the reading requester. They are in this reading I am providing and embody the feeling that you chose for at the end of today's gathering. And then at the same time, send a good thought to the requesters as they're experiencing the most perfect, element in their experience as the way resonating to their true path. So then the energy return system is coming back to you as in the circle. All right. So let me choose the reading target today is let's see, papaya for a life bath. Papaya life bath for 3 minutes. Okay, papaya life bath. I got the sense that right now seems to be on the phase to creating a lot of potentials and possibility for the future and holding that potentiality within you as an idea and physical creation also. I have a very positive feeling about what idea you've been creating. It's very intelligent and the deep insight attached to a possibility that really down the earth, practical dynamic that you are able to provide through what you are creating when it is implemented. I have a sense that the creative process is currently slowing down in order to make it as an mature of itself. Sometimes it's that requires other element besides your intentionality is needed to make it as in the right timing. Like, all these creation is co-created with the universal oneness. So I think that your part has been done and sort of like on the stage of maturation. Something that you can do is to connect with the others and speak with your heart because so many intellectual ideas and practicality was in on your path in order for preparation stage to be completed, and now it's encouraging to open up your heart and then talk and connect um your experience or like sharing instead of creating. It's now getting into the sharing space to use your ability to connect with others and open up and talk with um, freely without much idea, you know. Oh, this feels so quick. Let me wrapping up this. So the egg, perhaps that one of the idea is going to blossom, and then others are still in line to be aligned to the right timings. So just when you started to see the one opportunities is growing, I have a sense that that is not your favorite uh seeds to put that out there, but be open to give that full focus and participation to that, even you feel that the other one is better. um Maybe the universe is a better idea to share with that first with the others, so be open to that and do not hesitate. I have a sense that the May 2nd or the May 20th, around there, between um around there before June, it's going to be a kickstart for one of the seeds that you been already have in your life path. So good luck, and I'm sending a good energy for your creative path in a spiral way. Thank you for your request. This is Papaya and the category of life path. Okay, for the next reading is the category of finance and tomato. Tomato, tomato. Finance. I have a sense that seems to be you have two different ideas to connect with the finance. So perhaps that's the financial resources that you feel that this or this. Um, but be open to the idea of this and this instead of this or this, and may want to adjust that relationship with that two different resource that you feel that's a finance, but it can be related and consolidated as a one. And it's the sort of like getting your attention of creativity, like a creative work, to be a center of the core of the resource of finance. However, that natural resource would be maybe next to that different resource from creativity. So that can be nature resource. um, Sometimes it's natural for ourselves to pay attention because it's just too natural for us to do that. That can be a good resource for ongoing supplemental financial resource. Um, I have a sense that you already have a two or three supplemental resources that generate reliable, but want to make it grower from there. Maybe a good idea to move these things into the different area. I mean, different locations. Um, that to I feel that it's a safe place now, and to holding your clear vision in a natural way, and somewhat mother-daughter connection is coming into this relationship with the supplemental financial resource, and the feather of the red fire in that finance. So that means that something connected to the transaction of the money needs to be reconnected, that to make you feel that it's more clear view. I'm sensing that it's sort of like smoky in that finance of transaction. So it might be wise to have some financial specialists to check the transaction of that way that you've been connecting to that area. Again, this or this, instead, it would be nicer to disend this and consolidate in a way to make it stronger for your financial prosperity. And pay attention to the creativity driven finance is alerting you to put that in a little bit of back burner and notice what is available to make it bigger, to grow as a substantial way. I'm getting the sense, let me get the date. I'm getting the date like a March 30th. That would be a good goal to get clear about the transaction that is deserving your attention, to get clear, and it will create some sort of like a circulation in a better way so that you will feel more comfortable and hopeful to generate more from there. All right, I'm sending good energy and good luck for your creation. Thank you for your request. This is the finance and tomato. How is our time? This is JuneUniverse, Ninja Intuitive, 3 minutes intuitive blind quickie. You can request your intuitive insight anonymously going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com, www.thatfutureforecaster.com. I would really appreciate if you leave a comment or a like when you feel the insight was valuable, and so that other people can notice what they can also experience when they need. So how's your exercise, the feeding that you choose for at the end of today? Playfulness, playful, that was my choice. I feel yeah, I notice my heart is amusing. So thank you for the energy that you're sending me. How about you? Hope that you align into what you are creating more consciously with this together oneness, and celebrating this energy of fullness and release all these no longer needing energy. We can choose to be in align with what most excited resonance to our heart of the mother. From there, we can connect in what in front of us, around us, as new reality creation. Thank you for joining me today. I'm sending healing and all my love to your creation. I see you next time.